and girls out there in YouTube land watching. John and Ellie of Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with a test stream. I'm using StreamYard here. And there's the drunken one.
Cheers, buddy. Good morning.
All right. Wanted to go ahead and set up my account and get this thing rolling, make sure I didn't have any issues because I'm still planning on doing Stout Sunday tomorrow. So
okay, yeah, it's pretty easy to use, John. You'll find it's quite intuitive. You should be able to see because I hosted one last night. I forgot who was there. Maybe even you were there. Maybe I don't know. Anyway. Anyway, let me get my camera angle right or something. You can switch between the boxes down there to change up where we're positioned, and the more people that you have in here, the more that it doesn't. There you go. Thank you. So right now you should see your YouTube chat on your channel
right,
in the screen. Yeah, so you don't even have to have that open like we used to.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. No, I'm liking it. I don't want to talk shit about people, but what's his name? Fuck it, what's his name? God damn it. Ronnie. Yeah, Ronnie S is not liking this bit because it's a bit.
He is watching right now.
Is he now? He's not liking that.
Well, I think the thing that he doesn't like, which I'm kind of in agreement with him for this part of it, is the 6 panel members. You can only have 6 people versus 10, and I kind of understand where he's coming from because last night I think he wanted to hang out with us, and we were off air and we were still doing the StreamYard thing, and he couldn't join because there were 6 people on the panel.
Well, it doesn't work well with a phone, is what I'm understanding so far. It does. It just there's certain things. Let me click into my email over here, and I will dictate what it says. Where is it? Shit. Anyway, I'm not able to find what I was looking for there. But anyway, it says you need a good internet service. It's preferable that you be on a laptop or a desktop, something like that. And then if you have to be on a phone, that the experience will not be the same. And if you run one operating system, you need to be on Chrome, and the other one you have to be on Firefox or whatever it says there. I forgot exactly, but so it does take up a lot of processing power.
Right.
As for the 6 people on the panel, I don't know that I hate that right away because first of all, when we had 10 people in, there was just we'd all talk over each other. You know how it goes, and for this, it's not terrible. I like the audio quality here better. I like the video quality here better. It runs better. I have a poor internet service to begin with, but it runs better on mine. Even with 6 people in the room, all the boxes are still animated or automated or however you want to say it.
Right.
All of them work all the time, whereas the little squares down at the bottom, it sometimes it just wouldn't run live, you know. No, I'm not hating it myself. I'm not hating it myself. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not hating it. I'm just playing around with it here.
I'll sit with you and let you play with it. Yeah, you can put whatever you want to see. You find the banners over there. Yeah, and you can put your own stuff in there. You can also, what was that second option? Branding.
Yeah, I'm looking at that now. So I can actually remove the Powered by StreamYard and put my channel icon in there.
Not without paying. No, you can't. Not without paying. And like if I mute my camera, it doesn't show my avatar. That's something that you're gonna have to pay for also. As of yet, on this free version, I don't know where I found that thing. Anyway, they're not limiting how long you can go, or otherwise, you know. So we were limited to 8 hours on the other bit that we were doing before. I've heard tale of a guy running 12 hours and it didn't kick him off. He just decided to stop the stream, but it allowed him to run for 12 hours. Now that's something that might change later because this is the beta version and it's free. So right now we're not restricted by how long, or it might be how often. I'm not sure. So yeah, well, this is all brand new to everybody, obviously. But there you go. Right. I see it. Right.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. This is just kind of a test stream. So I will do Stout Sunday tomorrow. Anybody that's interested, I will post the link as always. And all you have to do, if you're not already signed up to StreamYard, you just click the link and put your name in and enter the studio, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
I was doing that last night with Drunken One on his channel. Alex the Beer Master did a Hot Pockets thing. It turned out really well. And I do agree the video quality does seem to be a little bit better. It's running smoothly. I do like the fact that I don't have to pull up the chat on my phone or on my other screen. It just shows up right here. That's really nice. And Jeremy makes a good point. We were talking about this last night too. He says it's just the beta, so they might change it and to 10 people. They're probably going to add all kinds of features. I don't know. You said that there is a way now they actually have more stuff you can do, but you have to pay for it.
Yes, sir. That's where like the branding comes in. It's where you can get rid of that powered by StreamYard stuff up there, and you're able to. I assume you'll be able to give yourself your own avatar that you would expect. Right. I'm not sure how that's going to work quite yet. One of them was like $20 a month, and then the other one was like, I forget, $30, $40 a month. I don't know, but that's the one where you get technical support, I guess, if need be. I'm not hating it so far. I'm kind of liking it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's very user friendly. It's definitely from somebody. I do remember when I did my first Google Hangout, I had to have somebody walk me through it, because you go through YouTube, you set up the event, and then you click on go live, and then it takes you to the Hangouts page. Right. And then you have to, so this is pretty much one thing. You don't even have to go to YouTube to go live.
Exactly.
You go live straight from StreamYard. StreamYard does all the legwork for you and goes live on your YouTube channel without you even having to go to YouTube, which is really pretty cool, actually.
Now for you, because you're hosting, you get to see that chat over there. We have to open the chat. I personally, because I'm a guest, I have to do like before and open it in a separate window. Click on the third one down. I think it's branding or whatever, and you can toggle
I was looking at
names on and off, and you can change like the color of either the box that is around the name, or it has another look where there's like a little bar beside the name, and you can change any of those colors.
Yep.
Yeah. I got to play with it quite a bit last night, and I had a good time with it myself. It's different. Nobody likes change, but I'm not unhappy with what's going on. Like I said, the video quality is much better. The audio is better. It is different, and that sucks. But I think it's kind of cool.
It is pretty cool. Here, I'm going to change. That red is a little too much.
A little too bright. There you go. Yeah, I'm looking at myself. Right. Or any variant in between. You go to that top thing where it's got the colored square, and you can do, you can make it whatever variety of color you want there.
Ooh. Now, let's see if I can hide. Now, okay, so I can't even hide the StreamYard thing without upgrading. So, but, I mean, I don't mind. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's all right. It's it just depends on what frame, like how you have everybody framed up. If there were more people in the room, and then there's the one you can toggle between the different looks or whatever. If it's the look that has you big and all of us beside on the kind of the side of it, then people will get lost behind that StreamYard advertisement thing there.
Right.
There's just us two here. Somebody else jump in here. Vincent, get in here.
Jeremy, Ronnie, if anybody wants in, I'll be on here for a little while. I just wanted to, test it out.
Come on in.
If somebody else comes on here, I could play around with the screen a little bit more, and it's hard to. There's only so much you could do with two people on here.
Right, exactly.
Thanks for tuning in. Politically Incorrect News Network says cheers. He does say Politically Incorrect News Network says stream for 12 hours. I thought YouTube relegated for 8. I don't know. Has anybody been live longer than 8 hours since the StreamYard thing? Not that
like I said, I hear tale that it can go on for longer than 8 hours, but that makes for a long stream anyway. I don't care who you are, right? And I'm the guy that likes to sit here and talk a lot, but yeah, that makes for a long stream either way. But yeah, I've heard it can go for 12 hours, and the person shut it off because they wanted to get off, and not necessarily because they were run out.
Ronnie says it's actually cool that it shows two people simultaneously. Yeah, one thing that Google Hangouts did, whoever was talking, it would just show that person. You did have the smaller boxes on the bottom, but you do get more picture with this versus the Google Hangouts.
I wish they would have not wasted so much real estate on the page with such a small screen. I think it should be bigger. I'm not crazy about that private chat that you can't take away. And I don't like the fact that it's white. The whole background is white because working at doing things at night, which we usually do, it's kind of a glary to
right, it shines in your face, so you look either really pale or like a
right. So I mean, this is just the beta version, and I'm not paying for it, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, I wish they would do things different. Now, as a host, John, I'm you being the host. When more people get in here, you know how they're been put in the basement, as to speak, or that what they call it in the what they call it, the waiting room or whatever. Anyway, so if you have a panel full, a lot of times you won't see other people coming in. You have to like scroll down a bit to be able to see other people that are in when it gets busy. And so, to anybody listening, if you want onto the stream. Which he's just posted the thing. If you want on the stream and you're not getting noticed, you're stuck in the basement and you're not getting seen for some reason, type something in the YouTube chat. Hey, let me out of the basement or whatever. Okay, so that would bring attention.
I'm looking though. I'm looking. There's nobody. There's nobody in the basement yet. Craig. Right. Okay, here's. Let me add him. Here's Kent's Beer Reviews.
Okay, there you go. Right.
All right. And Jeremy made a good point. I hit F11 and it just made it took off all the bars and made it full screen, so it gives you more room to work with. So you could do that also.
F11? What you talking about, Willis?
Let's see.
Oh.
Greg, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay.
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Yeah, I'm just having a check here. What's going on here?
Right.
Okay.
F11? What you know about that, Jeremy?
Jeremy's that he's a tech guru.
I know. There we go. So is Control and F11, huh? Look at that.
So see, now that Craig is here, I could, although the banner's not blocking his face, but I guess if you have a lot of people, the banner at the bottom there probably wouldn't be a good idea because it would cover up people. I don't know if you can make it smaller.
I don't think so. You should be able to click one of those other toggle things, and it should bring it should put us above that banner.
Let's see.
You can move you got the different boxes
that way,
or you got that where you guys are on the side.
Right. And if you get more people, then somebody's hidden behind that StreamYard crap.
Yeah, there's a row of boxes below the main screen.
I don't like that. That one's like this one's pretty good here.
Yeah, that one's better.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's better than nothing. That's the one.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm liking it. The video quality is excellent. The audio sounds good. That's
all part of the one that I think it was Rajay did the other day. You were on, and it turned out pretty well. Y'all had a full panel, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Full, 6 people, but
sure.
That's cool though, I guess, in a way. If you have, so you can have 10 participants, 4 would be in the waiting room, and then you could just cycle people in and out. So as the moderator, you kind of have to, I mean, like if you're the one doing the stream, you have to pay close attention to that. But I guess you get used to it after a while.
Right.
Yeah. It's different. I don't hate it. It's different. Nobody likes change, but I don't hate it so far.
Yeah, I mean, I asked the people who made it, and I said, "Is there any plans to up it to 10?" And they said, "Well, if enough people want it, we'll do it." So I think they're quite flexible with whatever people want.
Right.
Oh, okay. Where do you get that information? How do you know that?
They've got a YouTube channel, haven't they? So they do a live stream once a week.
Oh, okay.
So if you type in StreamYard in YouTube, they've got their own page, and they do like a weekly half-hour
Okay.
There we go.
Well,
You can
it's much better.
Yeah.
You can make the banner really small if you have a lot of people. That way, it doesn't impede anybody's view.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
So yes, Ronnie was asking about that. So the answer to your question, Ronnie, is yes, you can.
Yeah, somewhat. You can't you couldn't move it to the top, I don't think. Or
right, but you can minimize it. Yeah.
Sure. No, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's good. It's a start, isn't it?
Y'all caught me drinking coffee. What? Actually,
I'm drinking a coffee barrel cream ale.
There you go. Water. Yeah, actually, I did have a Not Your Father's root beer. It was just like the old one, but it's got a new label on it. A friend of mine just dropped one off to me here just a few minutes ago, as a matter of fact. 5.9%, tastes exactly like root beer. It'd be dangerous as shit if you like root beer, because 5.9, you know how that can be. You drink a 6-pack of them, get a little buzz on.
Yeah, I had 1 or 3 beers last night, so it's kind of like just recovering a little bit and then have a beer later.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I was trying to knock the bottom out of that thing, and almost did it. It's down here. Not all in one night, but I made a big dent in it last night. That's probably why I feel like I do today and have whiskey voice.
Too nice.
Yeah. Good
Ronnie
time.
says he just subbed to the StreamYard channel. I'm going to check out some of those videos.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
you're talking about the StreamYard YouTube channel, I guess. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
that's right. Yeah.
Turtle Man's in the chat. Says hello. Hey, Turtle Man.
Cool.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm digging this. It seems to be. We were talking about it last night. It doesn't use as much memory or whatever as it's live streaming, so there's not as much lag. The video quality is better.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that the comments are everything's on the same page is really cool.
Right. Yeah, as the host, it'll show you obviously that we all see how long we've been running, so 17 minutes and 20 seconds, whatever. But it also shows how many people are watching.
Right.
And so you have watching open, man. That's just one less thing that your computer has to do is have that YouTube running also. So I know I said it 4 times already, but I'm not crazy about change. But this isn't terrible. This is all right. It's okay. I can learn to like it.
Right. Let's see. I'm looking. I bet if you paid for which I'm not going to do that, but like the font, I'm trying to see if I could change the font on the banner. I don't see an option for that.
Yeah, I didn't see any of that. Where was I that I found like a bunch of other information about it? Let me dig around a little bit. Drunken One doesn't hate it. No, I sure don't. But yeah, there's like right now, like I said, it's all free and you can stream for as long as you like. But I'm not sure how long that's going to be active like that. And if you pay the $20 a month, which really isn't a lot, but it does add up, $240 a month or a year or whatever. If I'm doing my math right. Anyway,
well, I mean, you're going from completely free with Google Hangouts to if you want all the bells and whistles. Although hopefully this version, once it's rolled out and it's official, hopefully they'll still have a free version like this, and they won't require you to have a paid subscription.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't mind that StreamYard thing being up there. That's okay. I can deal with that. It's only in that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, I don't think that matters that much. It's just
nah.
I mean, if you've got a business or something or whatever, then yeah, maybe. But yeah, for what we do,
just leave it like it is here, and that's fine. We'll deal with that StreamYards thing, although it gets in the way.
Hey, as long as I can continue to do my live stuff, like I was really worried. I mean, after last night, I wasn't too worried, but I wanted to try it out. Yep. But obviously, I go live every week for Stout Sunday, and then we do Eric or Ron, whoever it is, does the Wild Card Wednesday, and then we do. I enjoy going live for events like that. Obviously, you can still use Hangouts, but you just can't go live. So I guess if you wanted to have 10 people on and just have a crazy time, you could use Hangouts.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
Although I think at the end, I was reading somewhere the whole app, Hangouts, even though you can still get on there now off air and hang out, I think they're getting rid of the whole thing in like another 6 months or something.
Really?
Yeah, they're changing it to, it's going to go from Google Hangouts to Google Meet or Google Duo. It's like transitioning to another.
Okay.
It's going to be called something else, and it's going to have different features.
I think it's Google Chat and Google Meets.
Google Chat and Google Meet.
Yeah. And you know they're not going to make it any worse than what it was. They're going to improve it. Hopefully there's no glitches to it. But yeah.
When they do that, when they change it to Google Chat, Google Meet, Ronnie, I don't know if you're still watching, but maybe they will allow you to go live through YouTube from the new Google app, which would be similar to Hangouts, but it'd be like an upgraded, better version.
Exactly.
So
who here thinks that StreamYard is owned by Google and they did this for a reason? There's money sure somewhere. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know anything about StreamYard really. It doesn't seem like it's owned by Google, but who knows? It could be.
It could be. Yeah. So I'm thinking. Yeah.
There's a lot of craft beers out there that are beers that we think are craft beers that are really owned by Anheuser-Busch.
Right. Exactly.
Who knows?
And I agree with Jeremy over there in the comments. Says the video and audio quality is way better. I so agree with that. I so agree with
it's sharp. It's sharp. It's like responsive.
It's a lot better. And something else, if you didn't know, and to the 5 people watching, if you right click on somebody's box, you'll have one that says show controls. It's the second one down. If you click it, it gives you options to make the screen bigger, like each person bigger.
I could actually.
Right. I see.
Yeah, I can actually present. Just click on solo layout, and it's the equivalent of presenting someone.
Yes, sir. And it's real easy to do because you, as the host, we've got there's boxes down below that have each of us, and so it's easy to present each person. As a user, not being the host, as a user, like I said, you can do that show controls, and then if I double click on the box after doing that show controls, it'll make that person full size on your whole monitor. It'll fill up your whole monitor with that person, and then you double click again, and it puts everybody back in the square that we're at now.
Yeah. Have you tried this screen sharing yet as well? That's
yes, sir. Screen share work, but okay. As a user, I can screen share, but it won't go directly up there. The host has to approve it. For example, I'll do one right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Screen share, and then we'll share this one here and share. So now it's put it in a box below that he can see, that John can see, but nobody else can. So now he had to approve that and to make it all happen like that. And then now I can stop sharing, but if you're doing a screen share, he has to approve it to be shared. You know.
It's actually, there's less room for people to do stupid stuff. Like if it's your live stream and somebody wants to, show some crazy images or something, they can't just do it. You have to approve it.
Exactly.
It kind of cut down on, I guess, troll activity or whatever. Not that I get any of that anyway. I'm not popular enough to get trolls, but Drunken One, you get trolls. I'm sure.
Right. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but there is quite a bit of delay between what we're doing right here and the time that it takes to go to the YouTube channel. There's such a delay that if things turn wrong and there's bowling balls coming out, that you would be able to shut down the moderator would be able to the host would be able to shut down the YouTube chat before it even got seen. So I'm saying a person could end their stream on YouTube before it was ever seen by anybody else.
Right.
It's quite the delay, actually. Which is a good thing or a bad thing.
I like the fact that you put the link in the chat on YouTube, and then you can see people coming in, so you know who they are, or if there's someone a bit
Right, yeah, you could post a link in the chat and not have to worry about it because you still have to approve them before they get on. Yeah, that's a good point.
Exactly. Yeah.
Blake is watching Drunken One. He says, "Drunken One, what happened to you last night?"
Oh shit, I don't know. I was passing outy. I'd had several of those shots of bourbon last night. I'm not sure.
Excellent.
Yeah, no, good times. Good times.
I started way late, Drunken One, but I had quite a few shots of that whiskey.
Yeah, you were drinking that Heaven Hill or some crap, huh?
It was the big bottle of Stedman's that that big 1.75 liter bottle.
Yeah, that's what it was. Golly,
it's good stuff. It's like $7-8 bourbon. I mean, it's good.
It's pretty
I
great.
can't get it here though because Walmart doesn't sell liquor in my state, but down in Louisiana or Florida, any state where you can buy liquor at a Walmart, get some pretty good deals on booze.
That's awesome. Hell yeah. Good times. Yeah, so Alex went on for a while last night, and then I said I would do one after him. That way I could figure out how it is to be the host. And I felt like it was easy enough to figure out. It just it all seemed to work well.
I mean, this whole setup for me is actually encouraging me to go live more rather than the old system.
Sure.
I generally don't like hosting live stuff. I think it's more of a feeling comfortable thing, but I think this has helped me personally a little bit. So,
okay.
That's just live.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Which is nice. So I've always wanted to do a bit more live stuff, but
all right. So
a couple of times I prefer just join someone else's now and again. So
sure.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say I've never really. You really haven't done live streams before. You're always joining other people, but you don't really.
I do some. I'll do some now and again. I've done about 3 or 4 a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
But just like a couple of live beer reviews, and then a show that we have like once a month, and then an after chat after that. And
right.
I done a little kind of unboxing earlier, just like about 6-minute thing that a mate sent me. Yeah.
Okay. I think I've seen that. I want to say I've seen that, or I started watching it, or something. I don't know. I was watching. Actually, I was watching some stuff from last night. It was Eric and thrash metal, old Frankie. I don't know if you know of this guy, or I've seen him around a bit. I think. So I was watching a bit of that. What was I even talking about? Anyway, so I'm digging this whole new thing. I'm gonna go grab a beer. My brain is frazzled this morning. It's almost fucking noon, and I'm still hungover from last night. Anyway, I'll be back.
Yeah, see you in a bit. Yeah, that's another thing that I've asked them about, because now Drunken One's gone. He just got the round circle of the. It's that. Asked them about having like an avatar like you used to.
Right, which apparently you can do that, but you have to. It's only for the paid subscription.
Oh, right.
If you go to brand, which I don't know if you could do it. I think you have to be running the stream to do it. But you can click on. It says logo. It's got the StreamYard logo. You can hide it or remove it, and then it has another option to upload your own watermark, your own logo. Yeah. But when I click on it, it says the StreamYard logo is added to all broadcasts on the free plan. If you'd like to remove it or replace it with your own logo, check out our upgraded plans.
Yeah. But I mean, I think they're looking into bringing in, the actual avatar when you go out, like Drunken One has. I think they're gonna put a system where you can add your own avatar, I think, but we'll find out. It doesn't matter. But
right. Yeah, there's we've got Politically Incorrect watching. He says 20 and 40 a month is kind of high. So I guess he looked at the pricing. Yeah. So it looks like for a basic membership, it's $20 a month, and then $40 you get the customer support and custom backgrounds. I mean, the whole reason I do the live streaming is because it's free. You get to hang out with people. It's not something I would ever pay that kind of money for.
No.
That's pretty high. $40 a month for the full. That's a good chunk of change for video broadcast.
that's a business. That's a business. I think it's a business thing.
Do the math on that. That's what $480 a year, man.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, hell, I have Amazon Prime, and it's cheaper than that, and that's you get all kinds of perks with Amazon Prime. So.
Exactly. Cheers to beers. Cheers to homebrewed beers. Cheers to beers.
What you got? What kind of beer?
American IPA. It's a 6.5% IPA. Really, must never do it. Y'all know me. Must never don't work so well, but it's got a great flavor. It's not overpowering in any aspect. It just tastes good. It tastes good, and it's cheap. cheap.
How many gallons you got on
that? 5. Yeah, well, probably more like 3 now. I'm not sure.
Oh, right.
It started as a 5-gallon batch.
So you had 2 gallons.
Last night? Probably. You know how it goes. Between that and the damn bourbon shot. Which okay, you talked me into it. I'll do one. Let's get started. Oh, it's not even freaking.
Just getting the whiskey out.
Oh yeah, let's do this. It's 12 o'clock.
I'll see you on a stream later. Then it'll be interesting.
Oh yeah, I'll be slurring later. I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, I will come out once more. Cheers.
Cheers.
I can't do that.
And away we go.
You feel better now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure it's not going to take much to get me back into my happy spot because, still kind of reeling from last night a bit.
It just makes you feel better. That's the thing. It's just
groggy.
You don't have another beer.
Yes. The little hair of the dog, what do they say, right?
Definitely work. I think the first pint or two, it's a bit raw, and then once you get into that,
right.
that kind of thing, it's like, I'm all right now.
Just get a couple down and you'll be all right. Yeah. Well, I had my coffee. I drank a little bit of water, and a buddy of mine passed me one of those Not Your Father's root beers, so I've got all the sugar I need for today. 5.9%.
Yeah, I had a coffee and I'm on this bottle of water, and once that's done, and I feel okay, but I knew I had a beer last night, kind of thing, or this morning.
Right. Oh yeah, early this morning, right?
Well, no, it went right round on Rod's chat. So, yeah, 4.5 hours, or whatever it was. Wow.
Yeah, being 6 hours ahead of everybody, that's almost not fair, is it? Right? For example, it's almost 7 o'clock over there. Almost 6 o'clock there, right? How's it go?
Yeah, I've got a free weekend, so the missus is away. So
awesome! Hell yeah!
So that kind of that opens the floodgates for a few beers, really.
Right? You can do like a John and Ellie there and party with your pants off.
Yeah.
I
actually worked this morning. I was gonna work a full day, but I had a long week. I was like, you know what? I want to go home and try to do this whole live stream thing and see how it works. It's been bugging me, so I'm like, all right, I gotta do it, and I'm glad I did.
Have you tried? Have you tried putting the chat remarks up on the screen as well?
Oh no, let's see. Let's see.
Oh right.
There we go.
Exactly, right?
There you go.
Yeah, that clicks right on over there like that. Yeah, it's so easy to use, man. It's so easy to use.
So I noticed when I did that, it took down the banner that I had, and it doesn't put it back up. So if you do that, and you want to you can't have a banner and do that simultaneously. It's one or the other.
Oh, so now your audio is out of sync. It sounds great, but it's not matching your face like the other night on CBPs.
Yeah, I think when you start messing with some of this stuff, it might do that, because I noticed Craig his sound, like he looks and sounds great, but it was a little off from what he was saying.
It just wasn't.
That's probably one thing. StreamYards, if the StreamYard people are out there watching, that's one thing they need to fix, because that does seem to be a common issue.
Right.
But I'll take the better video quality and sound and just deal with it.
Right. Exactly.
Google Hangouts, where it just kind of
there's
whatever reason the video quality.
A little bit of a lag, just like, I don't know, a second or so. It's just, you can just.
Right.
Yep. That's right. Minor.
No, I'm liking it. It's okay.
That's good.
The stream got to run. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to politically incorrect.
That's a name.
Right.
All right. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Cool. Let's go back to Brandon. See, the cool thing about, I can click on the comments, which I have now, but there's also the option for me to click on the private chat. So if anybody that's in here was chatting separately, so the person running the stream kind of gets the best. Yeah. So see, go to the private chat, and cool.
Yep.
It's just like, that's just like the old kind of setup, really.
It really is. It's a lot like that. It really is. Yep.
So Ronnie, I put his comment up. He asked if I've ever looked into OBS. I have not. That's something that I know Brian Thrash Metal uses for some of his stuff, but that's not for live streaming, though, is it? I thought that was just more for like.
It has to be third party is the deal. I have uploaded the OSB thing. I haven't figured out quite how to use it yet, but that is another option for doing what we do. But
even if you're using OBS, though, that's just for like creating cool backgrounds and doing stuff like that. You would still have to go through something like this, though, to actually go live, right? OBS is
no. Let me go around here.
I mean, I don't know anything about OBS, Ronnie.
I am trying to look about it because I want to do some green screen kind of stuff also. Let me screen share this and then share. You're gonna have to approve that for me. So yeah, this is a way over here. It says start streaming, start recording, and so this is, and you see the audio is bouncing like that because it's hearing me. But this, I guess, is like a third party way of doing things. But the StreamYard, I think, is kind of taking care of that for us in the manner that it's a lot like what we were doing before. I don't know about the OBS. I want to play with it some more. I'd like to do the green screen thing and be able to do other things. But yeah, I'll gotta look into that a little more.
Well, I will say that even the beta version here, this free version that we're using, it still has a ton more options than Google Hangouts ever had. So, I know at one point Google Hangouts had like the toolbox and all that stuff, which they removed. But even with that, I don't think you could do half the stuff that we're able to do now.
The host has got much more control over the whole setup. It's really quite cool.
I would like StreamYard to do, if you're listening, is I want the options that we had back in the old Hangouts that we did before, and the toolbox that would allow you to change everybody's volume. That would you could turn
one thing down. Yeah, I cannot.
I'd like to see that, and I would like. I mentioned it before, but I'd like our screen to be bigger because they wasted a lot of screen with whiteness. I wish it were a bit bigger. I don't want to necessarily see the "you're in the show" crap down there.
I didn't think you could mute people, but I just realized I can mute people, so that's good.
Yep.
So if anybody is getting out of hand, I can just click and
Or you just
only the host. Because I saw the mics last night when I joined, but I think only the host can do that, right? You guys can't mute anybody.
We can't mute each other. As the user, if I right click and do that show controls, it shows. For example, I'm on Craig right now. He's been on here for 27 minutes. It shows like a pause button as if it were like a video. That does nothing. It also shows like a timeline thing where like you could probably move through and see some of what that does nothing. There's a gray mute button and it's gray, so it can't be used. There's the square thing that you can make the person as big as the screen, and there's 3 dots to the side, and the 3 dots again do nothing. So I don't know what that's about necessarily, but so another panel member can't mute a member. Can't mute anybody. Yeah,
I'm gonna go get one more beer, and then I won't keep it live forever. I just wanted to test it out, and it's working like a peach, like a charm.
Exactly.
All right, I will be right back. Let me turn off my camera.
You can also, John. You can also put yourself in the basement. You can do remove from stream, and that will take you totally off.
But will it keep the stream live if I do that?
It will indeed. It will indeed. Oh. And another quick note is just like the old bit. If even though you started it, you can leave, and we all still stay live here. We all still stay live.
Yeah, it's really there's a lot you can do with a free service, and more than enough. It's just adding 10 people would be pretty cool. But you can still have. I think the lobby before John adds people he sees them down below. I think you can have up to 7 people in that, and then 6 on the live camera. Look.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you can have up to 7 people just off screen that John can see, and then say you're doing like a stout Sunday or whatever, you can just swap people and then put them live.
Sure.
What beer you're drinking, and you could do that. So
right. Yeah, right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, so you could actually have 12 people, kind of thing. So 6.
Okay, I've heard different stories about that. I know you can only have 6 on the screen at one time, and I've heard that you can have 10 people in the waiting room, but then later on, I heard that you can only have 10 people total, which means 6 on the screen, 4 in the waiting room. I'm not sure. We'll just have to get a little further along with it to figure out what's going on. I haven't had that many people in to be able to find that out.
No, that's right, but I'm sure it will happen sooner or later. Because if you're doing these things, often we had 10, and I'm sure that we'll probably get some more in if people wanted to join. And before we'd have 10 people and people waiting to get in, and it's like, well, I'd like to come on the panel, but you're full. Right? Yeah. I mean, it will happen at some point. If everyone's on it at the same time, then on the beer, then it's like like doing your wild cards and stuff. And sometimes that maxes out with 10 on the system. So
indeed.
So so that's that could be interesting.
Yeah. One thing I just noticed too, once you create a banner, like if you want to switch back and forth, so I got the banner, then I go to a comment, I can put that up real quick, and then immediately go back to the banner and click on the one that I've already created. You don't have to create it every time to post it.
Yeah, right.
So you can switch. I mean, if you once you get the hang of it, you see how quickly you can switch back and forth. So you can. It's more interactive in the sense that the other panel members that are with you, since they're not looking at the live stream necessarily, you can moderate it to where you pop up the comments, show them to everybody, and then switch back to the banner.
Another thing is, once you go offline and then say a few days later you come back on, these banners are still in the actual thing that you created on the one before.
Right.
So you don't, So if it's regular banners you're going to use, like, I don't know, Stout Sunday or whatever, you could have that. And you can just keep it in there. So you don't have to keep writing it out.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I didn't play with that much last night, but it looks like you can have customized banners and you can use them as you want. Yeah. I didn't play with it much. Also, like, he took our names from us right then. There's a go-to branding, and you can turn our names back on or off, and then you can change the color of. There's 2 options. There's one where there's like a bar, and then it says the name, and you can change the color of this bar, or it can be like in a box, like the Georgia Beer Reviews is there, and you can change the color of that box that surrounds the words to whatever. I mean. Click in, you'll see it's got like that whole rainbow crap, and you can make it red or any variant of red, blue, whatever, you get the idea. But there's lots of options for customization.
With the banner kind of part, you can also, if you click on it on the right hand side, there's a trash can. You can just get rid of it if you're not using it anymore. If you're doing like specific kind of beer.
Sure.
You can put that up on the screen, and then you can.
Right. So I could, yeah. So like delete complete. Like this is an example of a banner. Click on the banner. I can completely remove it from the from the selections. So like, for example, like Stout Sunday tomorrow, it'll look something like that. But after tomorrow, I will never need to use that one again because the date. I mean, it'll be different every week. So I could just completely delete it so it doesn't populate in the list anymore. Yeah,
it's cool.
Simple stuff here. I mean, it's very, very user friendly.
Yeah, so. Yeah, totally.
That's good.
I'm liking it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Cheers to 3,000 watching.
Yeah, we had, I think, 8 or 9 people watching at one point, which is, considering we just went live spur of the moment, that
45 minutes ago.
Might have to leave the stream up. Actually, maybe this will help people if they watch, since we're kind of sort of educating people on how to do this. But anybody out there that's still watching that has not tried this yet, it's very easy. I think everybody would be pretty pleased with it. It's a lot easier than Google Hangouts was. Because I remember, like I said earlier, I remember the first time I went live on YouTube, it was a real pain in the butt.
Click here, click there, click here, click there. Right.
Plus, when I first, initially with Hangouts, at least when I started doing my YouTube thing, I don't think it was always like this, but to go live, you have to sign up for it, or you have to attempt to go live. And then it says you have to wait 24 hours so that we could verify your camera or your information. I don't know if you guys ever had that problem, but my channel I've only had my channel for like the past year or so. So when I tried to go live for the first time, it took there was a 24-hour turnaround before everything was verified before I could even do it. So that was kind of a real.
I don't remember that. I don't know if I went through that or not. I'm not sure. I forget.
I don't think it had always been like that. I think they changed it up that like within the last year or so. I guess maybe keep troll accounts down, or keep people from, like, people that shouldn't be on YouTube from being on YouTube. Kind of like with Facebook, you used to be able to create any name you wanted to and join Facebook. Now, when you join Facebook, which I had to do this because I'm a new Facebook guy, which I don't even use it, but I have it. You have to send them your email and you have to use your real name, because I tried to create a Georgia Beer Reviews account and it wouldn't let me do it. So they have to verify your name, send you an email, and you had to click the email, and it was a real pain in the ass.
Right, sounds like it. Yeah. Now, this one is so user friendly. You give me your name for the first time, I guess then you're logged in or whatever, and it's just super easy to use. This one.
Cool.
It's Rico.
Good afternoon. Good evening, Neela.
Yeah, good morning. Oh, yeah, I guess it is still morning there. She's, 3 hours? She's really...
Yeah, it's like 10.
Arizona time, it's, 11? 11:09?
Yeah, I think it's just an hour ahead or behind me, I guess. It goes. Yeah, so 11:10 there.
10 past 6 here. So.
I know, right? That's weird. Still hard to get used to, you know? Right? And then, look at John go. Right. Click all the boxes there. Click all the boxes. That was me last night. I said, let's figure this out.
Oh, there's a little background there. It's got like leaves, or can add a.
That's cool.
I kind of wish something else, if StreamYard's listening, is that I wish it would roll through the comments banner form. Like, keep the comment up for maybe 5 seconds or whatever. You should be able to read whatever they put in there within 5 seconds. I would think so anyway. But I wish it would roll through the comments as they're being put on YouTube.
But the good thing about it not doing that is people are posting inappropriate comment. It's so you can control what shows up.
Okay, good answer. No, good answer. I get you. That's a good answer. And
one thing I noticed, guys, and Drunken One, you might have to. I haven't seen it yet. I noticed our names aren't popping up. The streams that we were on last night.
Go to what was it? The third one down, branding or whatever.
Brand?
Scroll down, and there should be a toggle for put the names up there.
It's on.
But
they're not showing. Maybe it's because I don't know.
Okay, let me give me just a second. I'll get another one of these little things going to where I can remember how I'm very fresh to this myself. As a matter of fact,
I'm gonna put a
freaking what do you call it? A shortcut on my desktop. If I can find it easier. Okay, give me just a second.
But yeah, it says show display names, and it's actually clicked on. So I'm kind of surprised that y'all's names aren't popping up.
Yeah, give me just a second. I'll try to help out.
I'm just gonna have a look at myself.
Maybe it's because let me see if I turn the banner. It's because when the banner's on, it doesn't show. So
okay. All right.
So so when I took the banner down, now it's showing the names.
Right. So
so there we go.
See if I can blah creating. There's
okay, that's interesting.
Past broadcast ending. Blah blah.
Wow, I've just you could be part of two streams at the same time, same camera, which is weird.
Really?
Wow. How would that work, though?
I don't know. You wouldn't, but it'd be awful. But
camera. Okay, so your brand stuff over there. If you hit brand, you can hit. There's the brand color there that you can change. I don't know why. I don't know how you did it in totally black like that, because the options before were they were default, which is like a box around it, or minimal, where it has like a little bar beside it.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah,
on brand.
Because I don't have it up right now here, so I put it back up. There's the minimal one.
Let me screen share. You're gonna have to prove it for me here. This one share. Okay.
I prefer the minimal one.
Can you prove my screen share? Okay, so this is the default, which usually it would have a box behind everybody's words, or there's this one here in minimal, which is like it's got a bar there, and then you can change the brand color to whatever. I mean, for example, this, and you can change any of these variables to make it. This is now yellowish,
right? Which right now, see, that's what I'm doing, and I have the minimal, and the color I have is blue, so it shows that little blue tab to the left of the Georgia.
Right. Okay, copy that. Yeah.
So if I go back to brand, if I go to default, that same color, see, it just changes it to that style.
Is behind the box. Yeah, exactly. And then this part right here, this whole logo, it says hide, but there's no option to hide it because you got to pay for it. You got to do an upgrading thing there. And then the overlay, I'm not sure exactly what that's about. Oh no, I need to do like for the background, I would rather it not be white, so I guess you have to pay for this bit also. And
like a night mode, that'd be quite cool. So
exactly. Like on YouTube. I think they should have it like a black, or at least where you can customize the color that is the background. Yeah, I prefer it, like you say, to be black. Yeah, that way it's so blinding, and you see the glare off my glasses and crap. So yeah, I wish we had an option for that. They'll get it. This is just the beta version, so and I'm pleased with it so far. It's actually kind of cool, I believe. So there's lots of options. Let me close out of that.
We will go. Let's see. We're at 54 minutes. We'll go to 1 hour, and then I'll take it off air.
Okay, sure. Awesome. I mean, another thing you can do with the banners as well. You can edit them. You can just change the date, but still have So you don't have to delete the whole thing. You can you can edit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't think about that.
You can edit the banners as well. I'm just typing up a few here now myself. So I have to do it later on,
Right.
So that's pretty cool. I've done it wrong already.
Yeah, it's definitely a learning experience for sure. I'm pleased with it, man. I don't know. All right, it's they took away some stuff, but thank you, StreamYard, for making something a lot like what we had, and I think it's a great product so far. You know, would I want to pay for it? Not really, but you know, but as soon as they make this, you got to pay for it. There's gonna be somebody else that'll say, "We'll do it for free, but you're gonna have to watch my advertisements." You know, right? So everybody's gonna have to make it, obviously, but hopefully it's not expensive later on.
Alex, I posted the link again if you want to join. Where I'm only going to stay live for another few minutes, but if you join, I can play around a little bit more with the boxes here, I guess.
Sure. That's what it's about.
Alex, click the link, Alex.
Click the link, Alex.
Click it.
All right. Yep. Good thing for old StreamYard. All right. Yeah. Is it worth $20 a month to take the logo away? Nah.
No.
It's okay. It only interferes when you've got several people in, and there's the options to move people around and such. But it's only weird when you click the box to where whoever's hosting is on the bigger screen and we're all beside it. The other members are beside it, because then yes, somebody's going to get hid behind that damn logo. But
yeah,
I mean, otherwise, man, it's golden, man.
I like it. Alex, I don't see you in the waiting room. If you click the link, you're not showing up. So leave a comment. Let me know what's happening. The link is in the Hangouts chat, and it's on the actual public YouTube chat, so you should be able to find it.
Okay, yeah, I'll share it around to our Google friends.
Okay, here we go. There he is.
There he goes. Hey, where are you? What's your outside? What are you doing, man? You're gonna get a sunburn. Cover that head of yours. Okay. Get your ears lowered. What happened? Where's your audio? Got a lot of questions for you, Alex.
Audio.
How are you? What did you have for breakfast? What do you have for breakfast?
You know, one thing I've noticed, because Alex is using his phone, the StreamYard does not like phones, apparently.
That's what I'm seeing. Yeah.
People always, like, Alex, if you're talking, we don't hear you. Ronnie last night, the brief time that he was on, it seemed like he was having audio issues as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Ronnie was having sobriety issues last night, I think. but no, it doesn't run well on a phone, is what I'm hearing around.
Yeah, Alex, if you can hear us, say something.
Right. Oops. All right. Yeah, it doesn't run well on a phone. Because I've been on several panels doing the same whole StreamYard thing, and yesterday was the first day I actually hosted one. Just kind of figured it out, but what I've been hearing, it doesn't run well on a phone for some reason, and it says that in the what you need to have to do this, and it really encourages you to be on a laptop or desktop. And then if you have to be on a telephone, it says you won't get the same experience or the same results. But if you're iOS, then you need to be Firefox, and if you're Android, you need to be Chrome, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so it doesn't run well on phones for some reason. Alex, you're looking good, man, but we can't.
You look good, but we can't hear you at all.
Your video quality.
Let me mute his mic for a second, and then unmute it.
It's just
whatever it is on your end, Alex. Okay. I think it's just
just for fun. Let me try to get on here via the phone. Yeah, how about that?
Okay.
I'll try to join tonight. So I think I got a hang of things at what? Anyway, I'll read that later. Okay, let me try this. Yeah, I don't navigate phones so well, so that's kind of awkward to me. Here.
I guess go to where the link is and click it. You know.
I'm gonna try it here. Yeah. Let me mute myself.
Well, Alex, the weather looks nice there. All right, here we go. Drunken one. All right. Say something.
Blah 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 blah. Damn it! I still got the echo. All right, I'll stop. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Okay,
Yeah,
but your sound,
yeah,
your sound was working though from your phone. So.
Okay. I'm gonna get off of the laptop and go strictly phone just to play with it. Now that we're just goofing off here, I'll be back. Let me back in, please.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, no, it's better than nothing. At least we got something rather than just nothing at all. So.
Oh yeah.
That's the main thing.
Okay, right up there, didn't I? Well, that's weird. Yeah, that looks like crap on this thing, man. They've used just a very tiny bit for the for us, and they got like 2/3 of it is blue screen, and then that whole you're in the
turn your phone sideways, see if it pans out.
So you've got audio. Drunken one's got audio.
It's still smaller though than our screens.
Okay, well, yeah, guys last night were mentioning that also. If you're on your phone, it's smaller. Flacco, I think, or whatever. Somebody was on last night on a telly, and it is a smaller box. Like Alex's box is the same size as mine.
Yeah.
Right.
That's different. That's interesting.
So yeah, ideally they want you using the computer. Obviously, they don't want you to use the phone because doesn't work as good.
Okay.
And Alex, I don't know what's going on with him. We can't hear him at all.
Yeah.
There might be. It's just an audio thing on the phone on the screen. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's got him. Maybe he's got his phone muted or something. He doesn't. I don't know. It almost sounds like he can't. I don't even know if he's hearing what we're saying right now. I guess he is. He's trying to talk. Nothing's.
Can you hear us?
Nothing's happening.
We'll do an nostril shot. Alex, what do you think of that?
Jesus, that's a bit close.
Do that again, right? No there's boys. Okay, so yeah, it says audio, video, flip, chat, and leave. So audio mutes myself. Video obviously probably mutes it. Yeah.
So,
okay, copy that.
He's not
flip.
he hasn't got a mute thing next to his name, so it's kind of like I don't get it.
It seems to work right with the phone. Of course, I'm right here by the water, so maybe that's a big difference. I don't know how it would be if you were like Alex is away from any kind of Wi-Fi.
It's a setting on his phone that needs changing rather than the actual on this. It might be a setting on the phone. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
Could be.
Just trying to think.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like your what is it? The not frames per second, but your pixels or whatever. And yeah, you can adjust those too. I guess if it's not running well, that you can turn it down to like 720, whatever it is. Yeah. You can change. I guess change it there. All right, I'm gonna get off my phone and get back to y'all.
Yeah, I don't even have my camera on the HD settings, and it looks fine to me. I mean.
Awesome.
I get you could go high definition, but it'd probably slow your stream down or slow. You know.
I mean, I'm using my little webcam. That's a HD one. What I always use. I mean, I've got the built-in one on the laptop, but it's not that great, and it gives off a kind of a slight kind of tint to it because of the lighting and stuff. So this has improved that. I mean, it's still daylight, so at the moment, so it's kind of that's all right. But later on at night or whatever. My laptop webcam is like I was really kind of like I was in a sunbed kind of that glow, that golden glow because the lights aren't perfect for that, but this one's all right.
You brought me a straight.
Don't get any of that.
It brought me straight back in like that. I thought they was going to put me in the basement until
it did. I just clicked. I just clicked on you immediately.
Oh, you took it right away. Then okay, right. Yeah.
I'm on top of it, man. I'm paying attention.
Yeah, maybe I see that. Yeah, and like I said, as
let you back in.
Yeah. As the host, what I noticed last night is where we see you're in the show or whatever. It only shows 4 boxes, and John can see them now, and so you're able to toggle full screens of whoever, or whatever be. But if there's more people that come in, you actually have to scroll down. It's got that little scroll bar, the thing that that you would see that
right.
files to look at.
I don't have it yet. If there were more people, obviously, but there's
exactly,
not.
Exactly. And so if you're hosting, my suggestion would be to scroll down, because we know who's in here, obviously, but you don't see who's coming in or who's waiting to be in. And again, I'll say, if to the 4 people watching, if you're invited to one of these things and you're not seen in the basement, type in the YouTube chat, "Hey, I'm in the basement," or whatever. I say basement. Actually, that was who mentioned that shit last night? Anyway, somebody else mentioned the basement, and it kind of makes sense because it's below everybody, so it's not really. I'm going to call it basement, myself. But if you're in the basement, you might not get seen, and so type into the YouTube chat, "Hey, I'm in the basement, let me in," or whatever, and so that way the host can see that. Trying to make this user friendly for everybody,
Right.
I'm trying to get it sorted myself,
Well, let's see.
Yeah,
we've been going over an hour here. Well, I'll go ahead and end the live stream because I'm going to keep this one up. We kept it pretty clean for the most part, and I think that if anybody is still having trouble or trying to decide whether or not they actually want to use this StreamYard service, maybe this will help answer some of your questions. But we will end it there. Thanks to Craig from Kent Beer Reviews, Yo Daddy, Drunken One, and Alex the Beer Master. We are going off air here. Thanks everybody for watching and for commenting. Y'all really helped me kind of get a feel for this. I appreciate it. All right. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Bam. Good thing he's got